Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Prospect Nation 101. My name is Chris Robbins, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through some Jelani Tavai tape. So he is the Lions' second round selection. We took him with the 43rd overall pick in this year's draft. He is a fifth-year senior from the University of Hawaii University, whatever you want to call it. He is listed officially at 6'2" and 3/8, 250 pounds, 9-inch hands, and 30, almost 2-inch arms. Oh, feet. Wow, that was a fail. 32 feet arms. No, I was right. That's inches. Yeah, that's definitely inches. So, yeah, in a second here, if this loads, we will be watching some Jelani Tavai tape. And interesting pick at 43. From what I have seen in the past and heard, he's kind of a hybrid edge linebacker type of guy. Someone who is versatile in terms of pass rushing from a variety of spots on the football field. And really interesting to see him go that high. They were talking to, well, Bob Quinn, I should say, had his press conference this evening, and basically they ended up talking about how Tavai was high on a lot of other teams' boards, and we felt as though we were lucky to get him at 43, let alone where we did in the second round. So it was possible he could have gone before our pick at 43, and we felt apparently lucky that he was able to fall to where he did. So that was kind of interesting to hear them talk about on that end. But here we go. We have two games of tape here. Wyoming and San Jose State. We'll be watching both of them. We normally watch three, but of course, 2016 is way too long ago to kind of judge. So we'll really be focusing in on this one. So we'll start this off in half speed here, and then we'll kind of see what he has to offer. He's going to be off the edge here. Okay, pretty nice play there. I like the motor right off the bat. Nice tackle. So one thing that really stands out already is the motor. I really like the high effort hustle player. Okay, nice play strength there. I really like he was being able to knock back. Did kind of lose the gap a little bit there though. Okay, going to be playing linebacker here against the power look. Nice job staying disciplined in the gap that time. And nice stuff on second and short. Great finish as well. I really like the end of the tackle. The end of the tackle. Okay, YouTube. The internet has been quite slow today, so this might happen a couple of times, unfortunately. Okay. Again, like the motor and effort here, you can see him running. I do have it in half motion, so he will look slow. Of course, he is slow also here in 4.8. But you will see him look a lot slower at times. Really more important to compare him to the speed of the other players. Nice shed. I really like how he was able to get off the block. Of course, he missed the tackle, but did well enough there in the first couple phases of the play before the finish to really affect the play for negatively for the offense. Here we go. Let's see him out on the running back. Nice adjustment there. I really like the vision on his part. He was able to read the play and diagnose correctly, which is really important to me for a linebacker. Again, lined up off the edge here against the left tackle. Nice inside move. I like how he was able to wing inside out. Started off the outside shoulder and then came back across inside. Now back to linebacker. Nice shove to slip through the block there. This might just be the film itself. It says I'm loaded. Back at linebacker. Kind of lost the gap a little bit there. Of course, the way that the play ended up phasing out, it wasn't exactly ideal for him. Okay, now they line up an inside linebacker. Interesting. And more of your traditional 4-2-5 look. Closing speed, not entirely there, which is kind of to be expected. Back to the edge. I really like his ability to come down the line there. He did a really nice job of moving down. Pulling off the edge. Nice counter move there. Doesn't really end up affecting anything, but still nice to see that. Back to off-ball linebacker. Man coverage look, and did enough of a job to force the quarterback to run. Back to edge. So as you guys can tell already, versatility is very nice. Like again, the inside move there. Doing a really nice job of utilizing that outside in rush. Back again off the opposite edge this time, the right side. Nice play recognition to recognize that run play. Back to the right edge. Simple slip of the block there at the tight end. And then you guys get to see a little bit of that motor as well. Very much his best trait, I would say, is his motor, his ability to play through the whistle. And coverage on the running back. Pretty simple play on his part there. Running back just ran a simple curl and he didn't really have to move. Nice physicality there, to be fair, at the stem. Back to linebacker. And again, you see the motor here. Good ball recognition there as well. Recognize the what was occurring on the play. At the linebacker. 4-3 look. Nice patience with the gap. Now should that make the tackle? Very nice. Okay, back to edge. I really like so far how he's being able to win with the play strength, functional strength. He's doing a really nice job of destroying this Wyoming offensive line's anchor. Nice angle there. And by positioning and control to put himself in a position to make the play. But yeah, I really like how he's winning with his strength against this Wyoming offensive line. He's doing a really nice job of knocking these guys back and winning at the point of attack with strong hands, which is really, really nice. He's really heavy-handed, and he's not getting moved back. He's moving people back. along the offensive line, which is actually kind of cool for a 250-pound linebacker. Okay, nice discipline in your coverage. Now he's a dime backer. Okay. Again, rotates out into zone. Once again, the only pure linebacker on the field, I believe. Nice play recognition. Probably could have taken a better angle there, but not really a big deal. Here you see him on what appears to be the tight end. Nice ability to adjust the play there. And again, you see the finish of the play. But really like how he was able to flow down the line. Now shed. Oh, or not. That was really nice playing his part. Doing a really nice job of sticking with the tight end. Very nice. Back to edge. Okay, pass rushing. Again with that inside move. Nice dip. Very nice dip to get under the offensive lineman. And he probably could have gotten the sack if the other guy hadn't gotten there first. But what I really like about this, we've seen this inside move work several times already. So we'll start out with that. And right here, he wins. He kicks his offensive tackle into his kick outside. Then he counters back with the inside move. And then right there, he kind of just sheds underneath the offensive tackle. And is able to beat him to the inside underneath. Really, really nice dip by Jelani. Okay, nice aggressiveness here. Now going back inside. Beautiful counter. Kind of got held a little bit. But that was a really nice play on his part. Just would like to see him make that tackle. Hopefully he doesn't get held. Okay, back to traditional linebacker spot here. In some kind of zone look, it appears. Back to the edge. Again, another inside move. Nice hand usage. I really like that hand swat there. Really, really active hands at the point of attack and pass rushing, which is really nice to see him be that technically refined as a linebacker who can also rotate to edge. And right there, you see him with the fake out move to try and get this offensive tackle off guard. And then right here with hand usage, and bam, with a little bit of a club. Very nice. Not purely developed as a pass rusher yet, yeah, at least from what we've seen so far. But he really has a nice basis of what you would want from an edge player. Make tackle, nice. Okay, lined up at traditional linebacker spot here in zone coverage. Okay, lined up at interior linebacker this time. Nice job slipping both of those blocks. And I believe he was at least in on the tackle if he didn't make it. Really nice job slipping through the traffic there to being impact on the play. Ooh, nice little physicality there. same thing. I really like how he's fighting through these blocks. And again, you see the motor flash very, very consistently. He said in a quote to the Lions, I believe it was Twitter account, how the one thing he's going to bring to this team is 110% motor. And you're seeing that on in this game. Nice shed there to make the tackle for loss. But yeah, it's very consistent in what he's able to do and in terms of effort motor. Hold the gap, nice. Flow to the next, very nice. Very nice transition from gap to gap there. Flowing. Back to inside linebacker again. Really nice reverse there by the running back. Kind of overcommitted to the side. But again, you were at least seeing the effort there in the motor. And he's still going. Still going. And he ends up assisting in the tackle. So, I mean, that's probably one of the best motor plays you can see. You guys can see in this class. Just tremendous aspect of his game. And that's the biggest reason why he's going in the second round to Detroit. Shed that. Nice. Great use of length there. And then gets the on tackle. Top of the line here against the right side. Nice physicality there to take on the tight end. Great readjustment to rush the passer. Very nice mental awareness on that play. Okay, hold the gap. Very nice. Oh, and a hit. Very nice hit by Jelani Tavai. But obviously, the other thing to talk about too is the start of this play and how he was able to get to that point. And what we're going to see here is he starts out here on the outside linebacker position. And then right here, kind of centers himself really nicely. Then, bam, sees this running back take the inside lane, undercuts the tackle, comes back inside, and then lands the finishing blow. Very nice play by Jelani Tavai to read and diagnose the run, and the lane recognition there as well. Pass breakup. Okay, back to your linebacker spot. Another drop back in coverage. He's going to come up as he sees him run. And nice tackle. Very nice technique on that tackle as well. Very technically sound. Another drop play. Okay, and nice hit. That was the other guy. Okay. Here we go again. Another drop in coverage. Oops. Yeah, let me pause that. Communication there. He is a team captain, a leader of the defense. Not really a surprise given that he plays all over the defense. Especially a linebacker. You guys see him as the dime linebacker quite a bit. So wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. He's wearing the headset. Love the motor to play through the whistle there. He was never down. And Tavai, of course, finishes the play off. Really, really solid play recognition there to realize that the play wasn't down. counter that. Oh, he got held at the end. But I do really like the idea of going outside and then countering back in. I believe that was him at the bottom, right? Yes, he's the edge rusher here. It's the left tackle. And then, yeah, just tries to force him outside. And then right here, he tries to counter back inside. And the offensive lineman holds his arm, keeping him from doing so. So again, the idea was nice. The holding call was not. Here we go. Okay. It took a little bit too long to run that stunt. And again, that kind of plays into the lack of athleticism and the athletic ability inconsistencies. Poor combine guy. Nice interior rush to blow through that line. And again gets in on the sack. Nice play by Tavai. Yeah, we see him lined up on a guard here. Shoots the gap. Well, actually attacks the center. Probably would have liked to have seen him try and attack the gap. But regardless, he sheds and gets in on the tackle. So, very nice result of the play there. I'm assuming you're going to go for it. Yeah. Nice. Obviously recognizing the situation here, being 4th and 21 at the 35-yard line with 9 seconds to go in the game, down by 4. Jelani pulls him back into the deep coverage. And by pulls him back, I mean literally pulls him back. And that's short. So there you guys go. There was Jelani Tavai's first game of the 2 against Wyoming. And I got to see a lot of really good traits. The motor was fantastic. His ability to tackle was fantastic. His ability to push through the offensive line was really, really nice. He shut off the cover move a couple times. So in all actuality, there are a lot of positive traits there. Of course, you expect that from a second-round pick. The one major negative is, as we expected coming into this, the athleticism. The stunt play in particular, where he was slow to get around and fill that gap, kind of showed that off a little bit. But overall, we also got to see a lot of the positives as well. So, I don't know, they're actually showing on TV right now, literally as I am recording this. But yeah, so very interesting first game from him. And we'll now move on to the second one versus San Jose State. And see what he has to offer in this one. While this is loading, I will also bring up, along with the athleticism, the 2 other negatives that were in on him coming in. Oh, nice, really long. The 2 other negatives on him coming into today were a possible character incident where he got arrested in Honolulu for being involved in a fight. It was, I believe, he was charged with 3rd-degree assault, and he had to miss week 1 of the regular season this year as a result of the suspension that resulted because of the arrest. So he did get arrested for that, of course. The Lions did do their research into that, and they believed his side of the story and everything, and they understood where he was coming from. And without getting too far into the story, Basically, he ended up standing up for a woman who was assaulted and started a fight with another guy who was attacking another woman at the place that he was at the time. So that was something that had to be considered. That had him falling down, especially on Twitter and the draft Twitter community, falling down some boards and kind of keeping him out of the spotlight, as well as his medicals, which was an even bigger issue and will likely be the bigger issue of the two at the NFL level. Durability concerns galore. Had an injured shoulder, was forced to miss the Senior Bowl and the Combine, I believe. So he did have some issues there on the medical list, but if he can stay healthy, and of course, assuming that the character incident was a one-off, as we kind of expect at this point, uh, the main issue that you're going to have with him is his athleticism. So hopefully here we get to see some more of the reinforcement of the positive traits and what he will be able to bring to the Lions next season. Really nice change of direction here. Just as I finished talking about his lack of athletic ability. The first play of this game, he really shows off a nice step change of direction right there. And then, of course, the finish of the play with the motor. Boom. Nice quickness and burst. Boom. Really nice get up. Oh, and he destroyed that lineman, too. Really nice play here by Tavai. He's just going to annihilate this offense. Watch the burst and get off. He gets quick off the line. And then as soon as he gets hands on him, he drives him back. Destroys the anchor there. Of course, he doesn't end up finishing the play, but that is definitely getting pressure on the quarterback on 3rd and 14. Very nice play by Tavai. Nice quickness in his drop. And again, the motor. You really get to see that motor flash. I'll actually replay that for you guys. Again, really get to see this motor flash. He's going to come from over here. And actually, if I back up a little bit more, you guys will get to see that he actually starts closer to this receiver here by the left hash, or the right hash, and then comes all the way across down here and makes the play. Okay, so he's slow in terms of straight line speed, right? And the 40 is terrible, to put it kindly. But what you're really seeing is that he plays faster than he tests. He has a lot more play speed on tape than he really shows off on his testing scores. And also, it's really about the closing speed, the recovery speed, and the specific aspects of speed that he really brings to the table here. He's really good about closing the gap, as we saw in this particular play. And actually, I'll replay this again one more time. Straight through so you guys can kind of see the full play. But it's really about how he's able to kind of close this gap here. And of course, he's going to take the underneath. And then right here, you start to see Tavai close the gap. And then, of course, he gets taken out by the blocker. But very nice recovery speed and closing speed by Tavai. Blitzing off the edge. Boom! Nice hand usage. Oh, I love that move. Watch what he's going to do here. And then as soon as he attacks right here, he's going to attack that outside arm of the offensive tackle. Just really nice shot with his arm and hand usage as a pass rusher. Very nice. Okay, and nice shot destroying. Got held a little bit, and then finished with the motor. 3-phase player. I love it. Love it. And this is what really attracts me to these types of guys. Watch how he's going to complete this play, all 3 phases. Finishers. Talked about it yesterday with T.J. Hawkinson. Showing on the defensive side with Jelani Tavai here. Watch here, he starts out initially making contact. Bam, drives him back. Sheds to complete phase 2. And then phase 3. Try that again. Phase 3 here, once he sheds this, attacks, and he's going to finish with the tackle. Excellent. 1 phase, 2 phase, 3 phase, check, check, check. Love it, love it, love it. Top of the screen on the edge. Nice physicality and aggressiveness there. I really like how physical he was at the point of attack. Attacking downhill. Nice quick release by the quarterback. Oh, dang. Okay, back to linebacker here. Nice patience to recognize the running diagnose. Probably could have taken a little bit better of an angle here if he was the guy that had to make the tackle. Of course, he had a little bit of help here as well from that guy down there, and he did kind of avoid him in a way. So if that guy is not there, he probably does close this gap a little bit quicker himself. So honestly, that was pretty good spatial awareness on his part. Nice quick drop, nice read, and didn't get there quickly enough. And that's where that little difference in that speed comes into play. And that's the difference between 4.8 and 4.7. And that's kind of his biggest negative right now on tape, is that little bit of speed that you really want to see from him. On the other hand, in most cases, he seems to be doing a pretty decent job of making up for it with his... Oh, that was a good start to the play, at least, before he got run over. But yeah, the mental quickness, the mental processing speed is really, really high, which kind of negates in some aspects, the lack of speed. But yeah, again, in this play too, I really like where he ended up. He's in the right position to make the play. Just kind of gets powered through by the running back. Nice check by the running back. So here we go. Again, back at linebacker, flexes out. Nice discipline. Again, doing a really good job of staying disciplined throughout there, which is really nice. Attack the lineman, tight end, blocker, I'll call him. Off the edge. Burst. Nice inside with nice spin move. Okay, so you do get to see a little bit of a spin move here. I like the quickness as well. Technically, refinement is not exactly polished on that side yet. And I'll actually slow this down a little bit more here. So we can kind of take you through that here. But right here, you do want to see him with a little bit more of an aggressive downswing on that left arm. Instead of just rotating through. Want a little bit more violent with the spin move. However, again, the base is there. You're not afraid to use his move set as well. Nice quickness to when his back was turned to be able to flex inside. So really nice base there to develop that move set going forward under Paul P. and Bo Davis. Okay, and yeah, kind of just nice quick release. I don't think he was going to affect that play. Okay, man on the running back. And again, nope, that wasn't him. Okay. My fault. Attack the blocker. Nice shed. Boom with the tackle. Very nice. Nice job using his arms to... Oh, that was a big block. Is that Oliver? Dang. Okay. Nice screen recognition. And he's able to get the tackle. Very nice play recognition here by Jelani Tavai to diagnose that screen. Watch here, and we're actually going to slow this down a little bit. 2nd and 13. And right here, he sees this guy starting to come back across and him in blocking set. He's charging downhill. And because of that quick mental processing and ability to diagnose, his mental traits are really on point at the linebacker position, which is honestly very thrilling for me. One of the first things I look for in a linebacker. Boom, nice aggressiveness there. Again, I really like his physicality at the point of attack. And Josh Oliver having himself a day. Back in the linebacker spot. Oops, I mean to pause. Very nice reading recognition. Excellent play here mentally by Jelani Tavai. Really, really showing off his mental traits in both of these games for us so far. Fun to watch, man. And there we go. Oh, it's buffering. Okay. But yeah, really, really like what... So you're going to see this guy with this misdirection here. Coming from the slot. I believe that's a running back, actually. And right off the bat, he knows his job is to seal. I love that. He's the first guy on this play. Recognizes that, keeps his eyes in the backfield while staying disciplined in his assignment with limited movement. And then does a nice job again. You clearly see him in this frame reading the play here. He's forced to cut back inside to avoid this defender. And granted, that's also a nice play by these couple guys over here. But Jelani in a perfect position to be forced because he can come out down here and keep running downhill if he needs to. He can stay in his spot and let the running back come to him. Or if the running back for some reason decides to cut him back in, he has the ability to quickly change direction. Right here. Running back decides not to do that, sets his feet, and he's able to make the tackle. Very nice play and mental processing by Jelani Tavai. Linebacker. What's inside? Zone coverage. Okay, kind of took away the middle of the field there. Nice. Oh, nice little chip on the running back. Nice motor. Again, loved. Oh, and he forces the fumble. And oh nope, it was actually 27, but the double take forced the fumble. But yeah, what you're really going to see here is his ability to kind of redirect his assignment and change. And I kind of want I want to call it adapt on the fly. That's kind of an odd way to put it. Adjust based on the direction of the play. I think you guys kind of see where I'm going with this. His ability to adjust and adapt on the fly, based on based on the way the play is developing. There's a specific term I think I'm kind of looking for here, but you guys kind of get the point. He's really showing that off with this. Sees the quarterback under duress, and then he's able to quickly change direction and impact the play and help force the fumble. Yeah, you guys will technically be this guy here who comes in and attacks the arm. Tavai just comes in with the double impact. Okay, back at linebacker here. Great discipline. Love how he's able to read this play. Stays patient. Very nice. Gonna love how he doesn't overcommit here. He starts out quite far wide, honestly. He's wide even for a force player on this play. But he calmly slides down in, reads the play, diagnoses the running back here, and is able to cut off that force. Excellent force play there by Jelani Tavai. Okay, I love the mental processing and the route recognition here. Really seems to be one of those guys who's one step ahead mentally compared to some of these other players on the particularly offensive side of the football. And that's a typical Lions, Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia type of someone who seems really, really advanced mentally and is ready to kind of adapting and adjust to a more complex scheme. So really, really like what he's able to do here. And you see him predict correctly, of course, the slant route. So watch here, this guy's going to come across here on a slant. And he's already, he's keeping his eyes on the quarterback, and honestly, that might even be the running back. Kind of hard to tell with the frame. But he's keeping his eyes in the backfield at least. And he's already, his head is turned to the right. And he already knows exactly what route this is, based on the quarterback's eyes. And if he throws that to this guy, that's a pick six. Or at least an easy interception, if he's not able to completely return that all the way. Just impressive field vision awareness by Tavai. Okay, so he was in his zone, he didn't carry, basically, is what happened. Not the end of the world. Love the motor, fighting through the play. Against the left tackle here. Nice and oh, beautiful. Oh, I missed the tackle though. Oh man, but still, first two phases of the play were fantastic. Love how he starts this play off. And we'll again slow this one down too. Honestly, I should probably just keep this in slow-mo at this point. Boom, nice first quick step. Nice inside release. Great use of the hand here to swat that arm away. Creates separation from the offensive tackle. And then bam, just dives a little too quickly, going for an aggressive tackle when you probably should stay a little bit more conservative. But regardless, fantastic start to the play. Yeah, we'll just keep this in half. Okay, so someone's not doing their job. Okay. Shouldn't have two defenders in the same zone. Back to linebacker. Taking away the middle of the field underneath. Going to be real interesting to see him with some surrounding talent. Linebacker. Oh, is he going to close this? He's going to close this gap, isn't he? Oh, yes, my man. Love this play from Jelani Tavai. And you see him start to move out back toward the left hash. And then he gets about 3/4 of the way there. Reads middle of the field. And he's already coming across here before he even starts stepping up. And yeah, there's about a 20-yard gap here. Really nice sharp pursuit angle. Allows him to make that play. Very nice. Great spatial awareness. Back to linebacker, inside. Screams versatile. Carries the tight end across the middle. Would like to see him turn that head a little bit quicker and track that ball. At least it ended up incomplete. Okay, nice job to be able to break on the route. Forcing to throw it to the other receiver. Back to the edge. Oh, nice little dip there. Just powers through the line. And yeah, it was really that chip that kind of slowed him down, or he would have gotten there quickly also. Nice. Back to linebacker here. Now should that inside make the tackle. Nice. He actually brought the lineman with him. Speaks to the functional strength. Very nice. Back to linebacker here.
Did you look to see if he called?
Oh, okay, it looks like he was able to bring him down. Got him by the leg. Back to linebacker here. And kind of get to see a little bit of the weakness in speed there as well. Gave up a little bit of separation. Nice job staying disciplined there.
Chris?
Back to linebacker. I love how he carried there. Really, really nice job in zone coverage on this play to recognize the route concept and make sure he took the right guy and stayed patient in the zone. So right here, you're going to see really busy across the middle here, right? You got the guy to his direct right, the guy in front of him to the right. Got the guy way off to the right there. He's probably on a wheel or flag of some kind. Have these two guys on this concept over here. He just does a really nice job in the first phase of the play of letting it develop, reading the play here, and then once he sees this guy come across, trusts his defender next to him, knows that he has to take this guy underneath, and that's exactly what he does. Very nice. Back to the edge spot here. Dropping. No receivers relatively near his area. Middle right here. Kind of been a little hard on that. It didn't really end up mattering because it wasn't his guy, it was double covered, but and it was a rare instance as well. Back to linebacker. They seem to be playing him in zone a lot more than they do man. Haven't really seen him manned up with a tight end or running back yet. Nice tackle there, though. And again, staying disciplined in the assignment. Not overcommitting and biting on anything. But yeah, they're not really playing him in man a lot in terms of usage. That's probably going to be flagged in the NFL. Back at the linebacker spot here.
Chris,
Nice job to kind of take away that flat there.
Chris?
Back to the linebacker spot. Incomplete. Back to the edge. And again, it seems like every single play is lined up in a different spot. We're seeing him on both tackles. We're seeing him in the middle. We're seeing him at both Sam and Will. Nice dip. Nice bend. Almost got the finish. But yeah, it seems like every single play is lined up in a different spot. And that's going to be really nice to know for next year when Matt Patricia is able to utilize him in a ton of different ways. Some weeks he'll be able to play inside, being extra run defender in the middle. Some weeks he'll be able to come off the edge like he is on this play again. Nice, great separation. And great close with the motor. Beautiful. Back to the edge once more. Really nice play by the corner. I don't know how he caught that. Back to linebacker. A lot of what we're really seeing him do so far is when he's at the traditional linebacker spot is really taking away the zone, which is interesting. He's not really entirely being challenged across the middle of the field. They're kind of straying away from him. Doubled there.
Did you look at your phone? No?
Back along the edge here on the left side of the offensive line. Oh, yeah. He had that play broken up from the beginning. Unfortunately for him, the quarterback was able to keep his balance, but regardless, really nice play there by Tavai to get in the backfield quickly and impact the play. He completely broke that play apart from basically the very beginning. Oh, easy. I wish he had a little bit more bend, but man, he disrupted that play. You guys get to see replays, so I won't go back. But watch him just right here. He's gonna swipe with that down swing, then come across after he beats him. Just gets kind of taking a little bit too far. behind. Of course, it ended up resulting in a team sack, which is just as important. Back to the right edge once again. Nice pull. Great drive. Stunt play here. And yeah, you see he's kind of a little bit slower on these stunts. Traditional linebacker spot. Back to the middle. Stays disciplined, reads his keys. To the running back. Nice closing speed. Nice tackle. Nice shove shifting through the traffic there. Didn't end up working out, but oh, that was great diagnosis and vision and awareness there. He's able to avoid the block. Honestly, he did everything right on that play. What do you want to see? Back to middle linebacker. Flex out. Zone. Back to your traditional linebacker spot here. Takes the tight end in the flat. Is able to cover that. Okay, didn't have to. Top of the screen here. It's the right tackle. Drops back. And then nice. Very nice. That's where staying disciplined in the assignment matters, right? I get to see that. Discipline pay off here. Transitions to coverage. And then once this guy takes on the other receiver, he sees this guy coming down. And it's an easy play for him. Taking on his guy one-on-one. Very nice. Linebacker. Once again, back at linebacker. Nice force. Excellent play on his part to play that force. Watch, he's going to start on the inside and with the B gap. And he's going to shift around here. Run around the line. and then play that 4th spot. Really nice. Nice tackle. Middle of the field zone. Back to edge. Took away a double. Didn't resulting much of anything. Again, love those active hands. And really like his ability to redirect and change angle as a pass rusher. Again, nice hand usage. Clean. Took a shot. Off the edge. That was actually pretty good for a one-arm drive. Okay, back to linebacker. Nice explosion. Nice. And bring him down for the sack. Excellent play by Jelani Tavai. They're going to show a replay of it, but we may as well show it again from here. Just does a really nice job of starting from that line. Gets around the offensive tackle. And then you get to see him flatten a little bit as well. Using his angles. And closing that gap between him and the quarterback. Nice play by 99 to draw the double as well. Attacking the gap instead of the player. Really helped Tavai be able to get free. Okay, linebacker. Across the middle. Nope. Oh, almost said that. So there you guys go. There was both games of Jelani Tavai, the Detroit Lions' second round pick. Really a lot to like about him on tape. He has the elite mental processing, awareness and vision, spatial awareness, all that good stuff. His mental traits and intangibles are incredible. Based on the 2 games that we watched, seems to really know what's going on with the offense. Seems to know where to be on the field, position himself well. Always one step ahead of the opposing offense, which is really, really nice to have at the linebacker spot. In terms of pass rushing, really, really nice bend at times. Really got to see him flatten. Couple of decent pass rush move potential. Got to see some club. Got to see that swim that or that spin that one time. So has some development to do in terms of move set, but overall has the potential to grow into a multi-stack type of player off the edge, and especially Matt Patricia's scheme where he's going to be able to use that pass rushing ability. In terms of run defense, really got to see that gap integrity and the patience pay off pretty consistently, which was really nice. Got to see him continue to show off that side of his game and over the course of those 2 games, which was really, really nice to watch and see that consistency. His ability to defend the run both inside and out as both an A gap defender and a force all across the offensive front. We got to see him find success as a run defender, so that was really fun to watch. And then in terms of coverage, didn't really get to see him in man as much as I personally would have liked. I think there were 1 or 2 plays in man coverage, but for the most part, if he was manned up with the guy, it was because he matched and carried. So would like to see a little bit more sample size on that before we really say yes or no, good or bad. But the zone was really well. He did a really nice job of defending his area of the field. And of course, when he had to, he could carry. But the one thing that really, really stood out, of course, was the mental processing, how he used that to kind of make up for his lack of athleticism. Again, a slower guy, and we got to see that at times in terms of speed. But his mental processing and his intangibles, so keeping him 1 step ahead, allow his feet to be 1 step behind a little bit, and not necessarily negate that, but kind of make up for a little bit of a lack of differential there. So, with that being said, hopefully you guys learned a thing or 2 from this one, enjoyed this. This is actually a lot more fun to watch than I would have thought. Hopefully you guys are a fan of this pick if you guys are Lions fans as well. But for now, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter at ProCentral101. And check out some of our other videos. We've done a couple on TJ Hawkinson for those of you guys who are Lions fans. Looking to learn more about our 1st round selection, and we'll be doing more on the other Lions picks, including Will Harris, our 3rd round pick, over the course of the coming days. So, with that, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, but for now, peace out.